Good morning, everybody. Michael the Dr. Parati here, joining you once again with some Dragon Ball Fighters. And today we have a best of 5 between Chris G versus Terry Bogard. And we have Chris G sticking with his typical team of Tien, Gohan, Tien, Yamcha. Haven't seen him mess around with GT Goku just yet, but I think it's coming. I think we'll see it very soon. Then Terry Bogard's going to be coming in on Trunks, Goku, Tien. So a very similar team, just swapping out the Tohan for the Goku. And we'll have to see how Chris has been improving upon this team, because it's something he's been messing around with for quite a while now. And so he's been, trying to get to a level where he can start, taking these tournaments as the tournament season is now picking up once again. So you can hear in the background there, they are starting up. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Now they're starting up for real. There it is, everybody. Chris G finally going to start up with some machine gun kick action. Doesn't go for the snap either. Wants to just finish off this Trunks. Gets the wall bounce onto Goku. Used the vanish in order to get the snap meta out. We'll probably see him do it again. The reflect there is trying to keep the pressure off of Terry, but he does eventually get opened up down low. We get the wall bounce. 3 bars a meter. He could have liked to just kill right here. Yeah, level 1 into the level 2 should be enough. Chris doing really effective things with that corner pressure that we saw him get there. Excuse me. Now we see pushing Terry back into the corner. The vanish, though, gives Terry his turn. What? So many different reflects there, and it still doesn't work out in Chris's favor. That has to be really feels bad for him. Forced to blow a spark just to take his turn back. Does get it. Can he keep it going, though? Terry's going to spark up as well. That's definitely interesting. Didn't have a whole lot of blue health to regain, and wasn't really in dire pressure need. Now he finds himself full screen again against someone with 2 assists. Empty vanish Dragon Rush, though. And that is going to be it for Chris G's Tien. Does decide to swap the characters to get the higher HP in. It takes a little bit of damage due to Tien's super, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. Full screen fist trying to get the opening. Stayed same side, but gets him with the stagger. Goes EX2 to continue the combo. We'll have lots of meter at the end here so he can keep it going as well. Ooh, decides to snap. Almost got the reflect bait too. Cross up Wolfgang fist is all it's going to take. Chris G going to take another lead once again. Forced to use the level 1, but you know what? When you have the meter, you got to spend it. Terry down to his last character. No sparking available. Gets opened up. Gets hit again, and that'll be it. Does finally get his turn back after a super dash opportunity from Chris. Tien, not exactly known for his mix-ups, though, so this is definitely going to be trick. E, and the 2H spells it out. That is going to be Chris taking game 1 of the series. Didn't see a whole lot of the Tien Gohan there from Chris. We did see the snap early on, and then once he used all his supers to get the first character kill, we didn't really see it again. The assist was kind of there to combo extend, but that was just about it. Change the future so big on this Trunks character. Opens up so many opportunities. Same corner that we saw Chris work his magic on last time. This time, able to get reflected though. Gets a side switch in. Good, Terry. Nice little trickiness. Gets the Dragon Rush on the reflect too. Definitely not what Chris was expecting there. 4 bars a meter. Oh, if he kept the combo going, that could have been it. Super dash. That's it. He's going to finish him off with the air heavy. And that is Terry Bogard taking a pretty resounding lead early on in the match. Tien assist, though. Too good. Man, Chris is just having fun with it right now. Up and over time and time again. 5 bars a meter, too. That is going to be it. Doesn't even need to spend the extra meter. Just gets it with the Neo Tri-Beam. Now Terry just as quickly finds himself in a 2-on-2 situation. Terry getting his turn back. Lost a character. His turn to take a character. They're just going to keep going back, trading it. Tried to get the cross-up vanish beam that we've been seeing a lot from people with the bigger beams, admittedly, but they do work with Tien. Does get caught by Chris's beam spray, though, and now finds himself stuck in the corner again. Wasn't expecting Chris to instant air dash over and get the hit. This should be pretty close to killing. Does he do level 2? No, level 1, level 3, yeah, that definitely is enough. I thought he might have level 1 or level 2 level 1s, but I think that's the safer route. Plus you get the healthier character on screen. Chris just gets exploded. Oh man. This is gonna hurt, but there's no way this kills. Yeah, 50% HP, still has sparking available. Uses it as a get off me button. That was scary for Terry Bogard. Sparking going to be ending relatively soon for Chris. It's a level 2. So yeah, we can already see the flashing white. Gets the hard knock with the Chaozu sacrifice. And now just a bare small amount of HP left for Chris. Oh, great Z change though. Terry's going to want to get a hit and swap that character out as soon as possible. There's no blue health, but you can't really worry about it when he has the assist. And man, 2Hing someone else's 2H, that's embarrassing. Didn't go for anything tricky on Terry's part. He's just going to try and finish off Tien before having to worry about Yamcha. And that's some good work. It's going to be enough. Now that sliver of health Yamcha had is all that remains between Chris and taking this game. Up and over. Hits him low. That was pretty nice. I wasn't expecting that. Because he was able to get the instant air dash, which he, up until then, had been going high. He'd been using the light overhead attacks, trying to open up Chris. And that time, he actually used the volleyball slide to get him in the ankle. Jump back super dash. Ooh, that was a nice little solo bounce. Masenko into Change the Future. Gets him again with the Change the Future. No Dragon Rush this time. He's just going to make it hurt. Look at all that damage off of a Change the Future starter. Flip Dragon Rush. No snap. Doesn't get the opening he wanted that time. Chris G brings in the beam assist. That's so crucial to Terry's game plan. Outside of that, all he has is the Tien beam, which is a little different. It is effective, but it's not the same coverage opportunity that Goku offers. That is not good. Happy birthday into the Neo Tri-Beam. That reads as a missed opportunity by Chris, because he didn't kill either character. Yeah, there's a lot of blue health, but to really effectively take that away, he has to get a hit, and right now, he's certainly not getting a hit right now. And so all of that blue health is back onto Goku. It's pretty close onto Trunks as well. Chris using that instant air dash that he's been using all game to get an opportunity. Vanish beats Super Dash. It's like a dirty rock, paper, scissors game. Change the future into the overhead. That is going to be it for Chris's Tien. Chris is really regretting that level 3 that he used earlier now, because it used up so much of his meter and a fair amount of Tien's HP and didn't really get anything out of it. And now he's forced back. Ooh, gets out of the corner, actually. Terry Bogard. A little unfortunate there, getting knocked or going under the machine gun kicks and then, you know, having too many recovery frames to take advantage of it. Finds himself back in a corner. Ooh. Only the 1 assist for Chris, but you don't need assists when you can 2H a Vanish. Same side. Gets the corner as well. That's a lot of damage off of a raw heavy special. Chris once again uses the same string, which gives Terry the opportunity to know when it ends and when you can super dash into it. And that's a very crucial super dash, giving Terry Bogard the character lead once again. Just Yamcha remains. Still has Sparking and a boatload of meter to work with, though. So he does still have an opportunity until you get 2H'd in the face. That's never how you want to start the round. And that, if that had been a sliding knock, that would have been enough to kill. But the Dragon Rush does it all. It's all you need. 4 bars of meter. Oh, man, he gets the Swan Kick, too? Are you kidding me? Man, that was some fancy footwork out of Terry. He's able to hold it together and ends up taking game 2 against Chris G and puts himself on set point. Last hit of the Yamcha assist catches Terry and puts him in a bad spot. Now finds himself in the corner, getting snapped up by Chris. I'm actually curious about that snap from Chris. Yeah, it gets Tien in, but he's been having a bit of trouble with the Trunks. You know, the Change the Future is just so good. It does get Terry's spark, though, so it ends up working out for Chris in the end. And now, that's never going to work out for you. That's going to be a lot of meter. Do we see level 3? Nope, Terry's going to hold on to all of it. Tries to follow the backdash, but eventually going to get the opening. We really haven't seen many level 3s this set at all, actually, now that I think about it. Just gets the raw snap, too. Opens him up with a regular jab. Chris ain't playing anymore. He's not gonna sit here and get thrown around by another Tien. Does have enough for the level 5 as well. Pushes it all the way through. Ruins the fighting stage as well, so we're gonna have to get a new one in place. Stat. And they just find a pile of rubble on. That's fine. Change the future. So good. It's kind of like Frieza's assist in a way, where it's just so much coverage, so much damage, and so much lockdown that it's so hard to avoid. Terry finally putting some of that meter to good use to take down a character. Another strange round start from Chris. Not going to work out his time, though. And Terry's got some fancy-ass combos. He's just flipping all around. We saw him do it on Tien last game. This time it appears to be his trunk that he's trying to make a little fancy. Chris trying to use that dive kick to get to the ground a little bit faster than his opponent and set something up. Gets him with the raw 5H though. Not the best of starters, but it's seeming to do some work. Another super dash going to connect for Terry. Does the punishment ever end for Chris? Will he finally get an opening? There it is! EX Wolffang Fist into the Sparking Blast as well. Saved it for just this occasion. Trying to get the Goku onto the field. And it's not working out for Terry at all. So much damage coming through. The assist just barely not going to connect. Sparking Blast now officially over. Cross-up fists. It's worked out for Chris in the past. This time Terry seems to be aware of it. It seems like a lot of the players that we've seen lately have been getting more used to blocking the cross-up fist, and they seem to get caught a lot more by the just same side. Chris, though, patient enough to get the opening. Does bring it down to one character left for Terry. And just as we talk about the cross-up Wolffang Fist, it ends up working out once again for Chris. Ties up the series 2-2. He's going to be heading into Game 5 a little bit excited. He won that last one after what seemed like a bad situation. He slowed it down by going full screen and not pressuring too hard with the Yamcha. And he was able to just stuff out what little aggression was able to come out of Terry. And it finally got to a point where Chris was now back in control of the set and being able to use his opportunities to put damage onto the characters. Yamcha assist coming through. Chris, a player that we're still seeing use those level 3s for the hard knockdown. We see it pretty character dependent. A lot, we don't see it every time. And Chris's oppression in the corner just too good. Just going up and down the whole character, hitting high, hitting low, never letting up whatsoever. And it's going to pay dividends in the end. Especially with Tien Gohan, is such a small character. He's able to get more opportunities than some of these bigger characters that he has on his team. That's why he's such an integral part for Chris and why we see him use so much early to try and keep him safe. Like that Vanish. Just catches him falling with an air heavy. Keeps it going. 2 bars a meter is going to be enough. Don't drop it now, Chris. He's probably just going to use the level 1. Yeah, as I said, I don't think he would have changed out there. Sparking Blast now ended in Terry Bogard finding himself last character. Sparking Blast remaining. Catches it from just so far away. Pops the Sparking Blast probably out of muscle memory because he got such a connection that had he had other characters would have been a touch of death. Man, Terry is just all over the place. Chris doesn't even know where to block. And it ends up costing him a character. That empty vanish in the beginning there just to go back over the side. So good. Doesn't get raw 2H'd on the super dash though. This is going to hurt. He has 7 bars a meter. You can just finish this combo and let them all run. Yep, here we go. 1, 2. All it takes. Didn't lose a ton of health either because he still had Sparking running during that. It's now finished and over, though. Now it's Chris with the life and meter lead. The EX Fist's not going to connect, but he does get the raw jab afterwards. That is going to be it. Chris can keep it together. He's going to get almost enough meter. Level 1. Yep. That is all it takes. 2-touch kill from the Yamcha man. That is Chris taking another series in favor of himself. 3-2. Congratulations to him. Really nice adaptations from both sides there. We saw Chris really take control of that game 4. When everything looked like it was going in Terry's favor, Chris was able to just back away, go full screen, not worry about the approach there, because he didn't want to lose any more damage onto the Yamcha than he already had. So he just started jumping back, backdashing, using ki blasts from far away, reflecting what was coming at him, and it really opened up the game, because then we saw that it was now Terry's turn to approach. It was Terry's turn to try and get the opening. And so he tried like super dashing, he tried, vanishing in, and it ended up not working out for him because he ends up losing the Goku there due to Chris playing his game. He knew exactly what was going. Well, he knew what Terry's options were in that situation and took advantage of them by slowing the pace to basically a crawl. So congratulations to him taking the series. Once again, I am Michael Dr. Parati. Thank you for who tuned in today. Be sure to check out some of the other commentary videos I have on the channel. And if you guys want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe because they're coming out every single day. So I'll see you guys next time.